welcome to the final episode of The Energy Effect, where we talk about what you can do in terms of conservation from your own home. I'm Bella.
And I'm Dylan. And over the past couple of weeks, we've explored a lot about conservation, talked about the local efforts that Tico is doing as well, which is a company that we're so happy to be able to be partnered with in this, as along with Byron Burrows, the PR director. And obviously talk about Tampa's energy future as well. So yeah, a lot of stuff we got to talk about. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the interviews that we had over the last couple of weeks. And it's hard to believe this is the last episode.
I know. It's been a fun ride, yeah. And today it's all about you, what you can do to support energy conservation right where you are.
Yeah, so, and I think, we'll kind of begin, it starts small, just turning off lights when you leave a room, such as this one right here we're in. Unplug devices you're not using, which we also have our devices plugged. We'll obviously unplug them once we leave. And using just energy efficient appliances. Obviously, there's a lot more energy efficient appliances now more than ever. So by just kind of doing those little things, maybe even things that people don't think about, are 100%. So crucial to, conserving energy, being able to implement these goals and implement these actions in order to kind of help our global goal. And I think that's super important.
I agree. Yeah, 100%. I mean, I remember when we were starting this project, I was learning so many fun things in terms of, like you said, it starts small, Dylan, like, for girls, when you have your hair, you don't always need to blow dry your hair. Using that appliance uses energy that maybe you didn't actually need to use, that we didn't need to use. And so things like that, it's just small things that probably have a better alternative. Yeah. You can air dry instead of blow dry.
Absolutely.
But I love the energy efficient appliances that you talked on, Dylan. If you own or rent a home, I think it's critical.
Absolutely.
Especially in Florida, ask your landlord about home energy audits. I mean, Tico, they mentioned that. Tico does energy audits 24/7 so that you can start finding appliances that are the most energy efficient, and you're not being careless with your energy use in your own home.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, and even just adjusting your thermostat, seal air leaks, smart plugs, power strips, you can switch those and reduce phantom energy, which is used. That's one thing that a lot of people don't realize. Like, 100%. We have so many appliances plugged in at times, and even that we're not using, that it's just basically wasting energy. So by being kind of mindful about that and making sure that you're just, again, unplugging things that aren't really if there's no need for it, then you're really helping conserve energy, and you're really actually making a pretty significant impact, even if it doesn't seem like it, or even if you don't think about it. It is a very significant impact.
It's a big thing, even when things are plugged in, you're not using it, it's still using energy.
100%.
So I think that on your home, let's think about transportation as well.
Absolutely.
I mean, Florida, we're not, especially in Tampa, as much as we're a big city, we're not a walkable city. We need to utilize transportation, but we can do it in an energy efficient way, such as carpooling. Not everyone needs to drive, you can all fit in one.
Yep.
Using a bike or the public transits when possible.
Yeah, especially here locally, especially here on campus, you have a lot of people who use scooters to get around campus. There's a lot of times you don't need to use your car for travel. You can 100%. There are other ways of being able to go to different places, and obviously, like you mentioned, we're near a really big city in Tampa, and there's obviously a lot of opportunity there even as well to use public transportation and other forms of transportation, whether it be Uber or even other ways. So, there's other ways of being able to kind of limit that energy and limit the fossil fuels that are being used
100%.
Per se. So there's a lot of good ways you can sustain energy, even more than just like buying an electric car and just driving an electric car. There's so many more other ways of being able to conserve energy.
Get your exercise and start biking.
Exactly. So there are a lot of ways to be able to do that, and obviously supporting businesses that practice sustainability as well, and stay informed about conversation policies in the area is super important as well.
Yeah, I agree. And don't forget, this podcast is all about you. You can always advocate. I mean, we're 100%. Doing that here. We're raising awareness to a podcast.
Absolutely.
We've started small. We didn't know anyone. We're not going into this with a very big name, but we just thought something we're passionate about and we want to do. You can always advocate. You can attend your city's sustainability meetings. You can share resources online, and you can help spread awareness. I mean, start your own podcast for all we care. I mean, we love that.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think energy conservation relies on the participation and also the innovation of how people bring it to the table and bring it to the forefront. The more people that do join there will be more impacts
more
and
action.
more action that happens, and the progress will quicken and speed up. So yeah, definitely getting involved is super important. It's super easy to get involved. You can get involved with companies like Tico, but even if you don't live in this area or you have other companies that you want to get involved with, there are other ways to get involved. Obviously, Tico's been a great help with us, and we feel like Tico is one of the top tier companies to get involved with, if not the top tier company. So yeah, it's obviously really exciting, to see Tico and what they're doing. And I think, again, by just getting involved, in some capacity in this, global goal and with energy conservation, you can make a huge difference, even if it's just simple little things that you do around your house. So there's a lot of exciting opportunity that's there.
Yeah, I agree. More people that join in, the faster the progress is.
Absolutely.
So whether it's solar panels on your roof at home, flipping a switch, every action makes an impact, no matter how big, no matter how small. You don't need to sell your car and get a bike. We understand that certain energy appliances need to be used. It's inevitable. It's part of our daily life. But maybe we can help a little bit by unplugging certain appliances when they're not being used, flipping off a switch. I mean, just simply advocating and spreading awareness is you doing something.
100%.
So every action makes an impact, and I think it's really important to know that.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be super important for people to understand that, and I think, we were able to even understand it even more than what we probably already knew, and I think that was such an awesome thing that we got from this podcast. So yeah, really just, again, being proactive, being active really per se, and in this effort is going to be super huge. So
yeah, simply doing research. I mean, I feel like we were a lot more educated in things that we didn't know, just doing the research for the podcast 100%. And even filming it. And we'd like to give you guys some sources, as this episode is all about what you can do from your home. As you know, this podcast is inspired by UN Global Go 12. We are focusing on the conservation aspect, specifically energy conservation.
Absolutely.
If you go on to the UN Global Goal website and you go ahead and you click Global Go 12, scroll to the bottom, there's a whole bunch of ways of, it just shows things that you can do. They go from small to big. So we've given you a couple ideas, but if you would like to get to know some more in terms of things what to do, the website UN Global Goals, they are a wonderful source, as they have countless ways that you can help from home as well.
Absolutely. It's there's a lot of good ways of being able to learn more about the energy conservation efforts that you could do, and definitely just do your research. That's what I would say. Just be able to look around and again, just be active and find ways of being able to implement energy conservation.
I agree. Well, Dylan, I hate to say it, I think that is a wrap on the energy effect. We hope that this series helps you understand the power of conservation locally, globally, individually. There's a lot that you can do in terms of conservation from your own home, and as well as what other companies are doing that you maybe not have noticed.
Absolutely.
So Dylan, go ahead, finish us off.
Definitely, Thank you so much to everybody who tuned in and listened to us throughout these last couple of weeks. We're really excited to bring this content. Continue to follow us for future updates and obviously any for any updates, bonus clips, behind the scenes and stuff, and just thanks for listening.
And remember, sustainability future starts with awareness and action. Like we said, thank you for listening, and remember, like we like to say here, stay green, my friends.